Had the boat for 4 summers now. Not a single scratch on either side. A little nick right in this decal, right there. It's not in the gel coat. And then there's one right here, but that's in the decal. It's not in the gel coat. This little mark that was there, that was in the decal when it came. It's like a defect or something. But got white rub rail. That's the way I ordered the boat. I didn't like the stainless because it has screws in it, and the screws get all clogged with wood. But the rub rail is pretty clean. I clean it every time I use the boat. There's not a single mark on the sides or anything. The gel coat, even the red, is all bright because I keep it covered so the sun doesn't hit it. Got 27-inch 3 blades that were labbed at Houston Prop. Might be able to see the 27 on there. Took the swim platform off, but I have it at home. I put those stainless tips on over the winter time. Took off those ones with the rubber flappers. Clean there. Everything, there's no rust or anything on any of the stainless. It's all shiny. The gear cases, I guess, seen a lot worse on 4-year-old boats, but I pull them off every year and have them painted. I pull them from just the lowers, pull them off and then take them in for paint. So they don't look too bad after a season. Wasn't happy with the paint job they did last year, but it held up better than some. Just paint didn't rub off this year. No marks on this side. I don't dock on this side. I always dock on the other side, so there's certainly not going to be any marks on this side. Put these new wheels on the trailer over the winter time, these 5-star aluminum modular. They were about 100 a piece. And I even got the billet lug nuts instead of those chrome ones because the chrome ones rust. And then I have new disc brakes on here. But it's kind of odd seeing brake dust on a trailer wheel because you typically have drum brakes on a trailer. So that's the only annoyance, is I'm cleaning brake dust off the wheels, which I've never had to do before on a trailer. Alright, I'm going to put this thing in the water and hear these engines here. When I start this, I like to turn the keys and leave them on for a couple of seconds so the fuel system can charge. You'll hear the electric fuel pumps cut on. These engines will idle at about 800 when I start them, and then when they warm up they'll go down to about 700. Oil pressure is good. .496 is run with 160-degree thermostats. So it takes a while for the water temp to get up. You'll never see the oil temperature get up because these geniuses put the oil temperature sensors right after the oil cooler. So they actually monitor the temperature of the oil after it's been cooled. So on a hot day you see it move up just a little bit, but for the most part they always just stay down like that. Kind of doesn't make any sense. prop. So you gain speed from raising the X, but you lose it because you have to run a 4-blade prop. I'd still run 3 blades on here. I tried 4-blade props and they're just too slow. So I don't really have any problem getting up on plane. I just bring the RPMs up to about 3,000 or about 3,100, maybe 3,200. And then let it sit there for a couple of seconds and it comes up on plane pretty nicely. I'm going to see if I can hold this camera while I bring this thing up. This is the cabin on my 29 Outlaw. Nothing interesting down here. Basically looks like it was when it was new. Headliner's not sagging. I hear a lot of reports about sagging headliners in these boats, but mine seems to be holding up. 29s came with these little wardrobes on either side of the opening. It's the head unit for the stereo. The stereo in this boat is bone stock. It's what came with the boat. It's decent, but it's not one of these megawatt deals that some of these guys put in. In fact, I really haven't done anything with this boat in terms of upgrades. Some of these guys will install VHF radios and GPS and flat screen TVs in the cabin and all that. I haven't really done anything. I ordered this with the option for cabin table, which is that hole down there. The table's in my house.